Does console logging impact JavaScript performance? Imagine you're trying to fix a tricky bug in your code and you keep adding console logs to see what's happening. But have you ever wondered if those logs slow down your app? Well, let's find out. When you use console logging in JavaScript, it can affect how fast your code runs, especially if you use it a lot. JavaScript runs on a single thread, which means it handles one task at a time. Console logs are considered input-output operations, and these usually take longer than simple calculations. When you log messages often, it can block or delay other tasks because the engine needs to process those logs first. In browsers, console.log is usually asynchronous, so it doesn't stop your code immediately. But if you have many logs and the developer console is open, the browser has to spend extra resources showing all those logs. This can slow down your web page or app, especially if logs are inside loops or called repeatedly. In Node.js, which runs JavaScript outside the browser, console.log is synchronous. That means it stops everything until the log is printed. If you log a lot in Node.js, it can slow down your entire application because it's waiting for each log to finish before moving on. For example, putting console.log. Inside a large loop can make your code take seconds instead of milliseconds. That's because each log needs to serialize data and perform an I/O operation, which is slower than just doing calculations in memory. To avoid hurting your app's performance, only use console.log when you really need to during development. Remove or disable logs before deploying your code to production. You can also use different log levels like debug, info, warn, or error to control what gets printed. Some developers prefer using specialized logging tools that are faster and more efficient. Remember, keeping your logs minimal and controlled helps you debug effectively without slowing down your application. So, in short, yes, console logging can impact JavaScript performance, especially if used excessively or inside tight loops. Being mindful of how and when you log can help you keep your code running smoothly while still catching bugs and issues.